Rosario, January the 5th, the Dakar takes its 6th South American start for 13 stages and more than 9,000 kilometers of race across 3 countries, Argentina, Bolivia and Chile. The set is ready for action, adventure and suspense battles for the win. The Peter Rensel and Desprez will do their best to retain their crowns. Who said stage 1 was just a shakedown? Ambitious drivers crashed the contenders' ball, the bikers started the struggle, all at full throttle. The special stage towards San Luis with 180 kilometers could look like an appetizer, but at an altitude of 2,000 meters, the conditions were trying for the contestants. However, Carlos Souza of Team Havel surprised the bunch by clinching his first success in the Dakar since 2007. The last 50 kilometers were very hard. I thought we couldn't even finish the stage, so I'm very happy. If we win this stage, I think we deserve it. We drove well, without any mistakes. He's not the only challenger to shine. For instance, the Argentine Mini X-Ray pilot Orlando Terranova takes a nice second place in front of his home crowd, 11 seconds behind Souza. Amongst the main contenders for the final victory, Al-Attiyah is the one who did best in this first stage, managing to finish in the same minute as the winner. While the first of the 147 pilots to take off as the defending champion, Stefan Peter Rensel suffered a puncture and therefore concedes a 4-minute gap at the finish line. And things went even worse for his runner-up last year. Giniel de Villiers had to work on the mechanics after less than 60 kilometers in the race. The South African finished 15 minutes adrift, and surely starting Monday he'll attack to stay in contention. The usual suspects are back this year. The bikers leave Rosario at 4:20 a.m. and after a 4-hour liaison, they finally reach the start of the special of the day. Juan Barreda Bort, a provisional leader last year and 4-time stage winner, took the best start of this 2014 Dakar and leads at the first checkpoint 27 kilometers into the race. The Honda rider resists his opponents and gets the stage win in 2 hours and 25 minutes. Last year he couldn't compete, but Mark Coma is back this year and the 3-time winner finishes second, 37 seconds after the stage's winner. Cyril Desprez, the title holder, takes the 3rd place, 1 minute 40 adrift, but the Frenchman knows the road is long. The track was really twisty with a lot of braking. We had to work a lot on the bike. I had good feelings. The bike worked very well. It's always a good thing to complete a first stage without any scare, any problem. An unfortunate crash for Olivier Pain on Yamaha. He made a very impressive week 1 last year. He limits the damage and gates safely to the finish line in 16th position, more than 6 minutes behind. At the foot of the podium, Alain Duclos and his friend Sherco 450 confirmed his good skills. Carlos Souza takes his first Dakar victory in South America. It's not a surprise, but 5 minis reached the top 7. The only intrusion is that of Carlos Sainz driving his buggy. Most of the underdogs finish in the top 10. Chaleco Lopez, Juan Pedro Garcia, 5th last year, or Portugal's Gonçalves are present, and 4 different bikes reach the top 4 with less than 2 minutes of gap. With stage 2 from San Luis to San Rafael, serious business begins with 433 kilometers of special stage through the Sierra Nevada. With passes at over 2,000 meters of altitude and various terrains such as rocks, sand and earth, the race will be indecisive and big gaps could result.